sexy and provocative. Funny and heartwarming.
After we finish our makan, we should go to the clinic and get our screening kit.
Again? 去年我已经检验过了 I don't need to do it again this year.
Oh.
Gone are the heavy-handed approaches once associated with national campaigns in Singapore. Nowadays, campaign organizers are increasingly ditching mascots and scare tactics for subtlety and creativity in getting their messages across. For instance, this eye-catching poster for breast cancer awareness last year.
It worked on a few different levels. That could have been executed purely as an illustration, not on someone's body, with a message to say, instead of thinking about pimples, you should think about, checking for breast cancer. But the fact that it was painted on someone's body and the breast had been turned into another aspect of their look or their fashion, made it quite interesting. I mean, the illustration was amazing, and the fact that it was, on a naked woman, a lot of people are like, how could that get through the censors?
And this Heartlander approach for colorectal cancer awareness in 2010.
The short film by Royston, it was set in the heartlands, very everyday, your uncle, your whoever talking, and very casual and sounds like non-scripted. And then slowly the messaging gets across to you. Okay, but if it's not done this way, it's done in a way that is, you are not slowly drawn into it and sort of trapped in that kind of, that scenario, then the approach will not work.
And how do our campaigns stack up against other countries? Subtlety is also the game plan for this award-winning Belgian safe driving campaign. While this Thai anti-smoking campaign decided to go raw and tug at heartstrings.
พี่ขอไฟหน่อยขอไฟหน่อยขอยืมไฟแช็กหน่อยดูดเองจริงๆเหรอไม่ให้ครับจ้ะไม่ดีแล้วพี่ดูดทำไมล่ะคะ
But what would work best in Singapore?
Apps. Like on apps, you download apps and then they have all these things.
You give out freebies. You either come up with very meaningful phrases that really catch attention, else you make it very vulgar in a sense or make it very funny.
I think it still comes back to a good idea. A good idea that's well executed and that uses the media in the best way, will help to cut above that clutter. I don't know if you sort of took part in the Museum of Me, which was kind of big about 2 years ago, the Intel campaign. It was a Facebook application, and it basically just tapped into your photos and content and created a museum of you that you could share with friends on Facebook. So, and that was just a really nice use of digital and an idea that really stood out, I think.
As for what can be retired, many agree that scare tactics are no longer relevant.
To stretch my wings. Welcome, my family.
Smoking causes all cancer. If it didn't, I wouldn't be needing chemotherapy.
I remember this one where they cut the brain open and blood started oozing out. Like, I can play it in my head a million times and I don't get freaked out. Yeah, I'm immune to it.
Considering how many young people smoke now, I don't think it actually has an effect. They already know this, but they still choose to smoke. So, it's not like they're dumb. They know what they're getting themselves into.
So would you say there's actually such a thing as a wrong approach when it comes to campaigns?
Okay. I think what a campaign shouldn't be is that it leaves no room for people to be able to participate and contribute to it. Okay, so that everything is all planned. Okay, you should do this. Everything is all sort of configured very strictly, very, and there's a place for everything. And then, okay, your role is, you just know it. Okay, that's it. I just want you to remember that, get brainwashed and live with it. Then I think that wouldn't be the right way.
For more on national campaigns in Singapore, check out our other clips.